Kenya. Believe it? It's 53 days till Election Day, and the polls are tighter than Wayne Newton's face. Just weeks ago, Hillary was way ahead of Donald, but that gap has dried up like a stain on Monica's dress. But Hillary still had an unplayed card. Trump's a birther, she said this Friday at the Black Women's Agenda Symposium.
And we know who Donald is. For 5 years, he has led the birther movement to delegitimize our first black president. His campaign was founded on this outrageous lie. There is no erasing it in history. He is feeding into the worst impulses, the bigotry and bias that lurks in our country.
But not long after playing that card, Donald dealt one of his own.
Hillary Clinton and her campaign of 2008 started the birther controversy. I finished it. I finished it. You know what I mean. President Barack Obama was born in the United States, period. Now we all want to get back to making America strong and great again.
So there you go. Case closed. Yes, after years of pushing the birther conspiracy, Trump announces that it's officially over. Like an arsonist putting out a blaze he helped start. Now, the rumors didn't begin with him, of course. Hillary supporters had a hand in it, too. But why did the birther story hit now? Because Hillary was sick and tired of stories about her being sick and tired. The big story all week was her pneumonia after sagging like Justin Bieber's jeans at Sunday's 9/11 ceremony and heaved into the back of a van like a kidnapped pledge. She claimed dehydration. Then she finally admits it's pneumonia. The week then turned into a contest of who's the healthiest. Hillary released some of her medical info. Trump released his to Dr. Oz.
Your testosterone is 441, which is actually, it's good.
Amazing. Maybe next week he can release his tax returns to Gordon Gekko. But even before the fainting, there was this.
To just be grossly generalistic, you could put half of Trump's supporters into what I call the basket of deplorables. Right? The racist, sexist, homophobic, xenophobic, Islamophobic, you name it.
It's like music. That soundbite backfired harder than a 1979 Chevy Nova because she just didn't insult Trump, she insulted voters. Or did she? Because Trump supporters are wearing it like a badge of honor. A highly decorated vet had this to say.
I also would like to say, you know, deplorables are also deployables.
Oh, wow. So, Hillary had a bad week. With the first debate just days away, it's not good. Her likability, her trustworthiness, and stamina, they're shakier than a bobblehead of a belly dancer in an earthquake. Thought I'd throw that in there. So, no wonder she midwifed a rebirth of birtherism. I'd do it, too, if I took a fall like that. Louise, this campaign is like an overstuffed suitcase of stuff. It's like we write a segment for this show about health, and then we have to rewrite it about birtherism because every day it keeps changing. This birther story, is it finally dead?
No, of course not. Trump brought it up. And sometimes I wonder if he brings up a bad story when Hillary starts to dip in the polls. You wonder if the guy really wants to win. I mean, he got this birth certificate in 2011. By 2014, he was saying it was fake. The Israelis were saying, he put it in scare quotes, that birth certificate that he gave me. So, I mean, come on, just be honest. The polls show that the American people don't trust either of them. And the biggest weapon either of them has got is I'm not the other guy.
Yeah, that's a good weapon to have, though. But the thing is, she did bring it up at that conference, and he, in order to get away from the health stuff, so he had to respond, and I think, Tyrus, it was a 27-second response, and I thought it was highly efficient.
Nothing about this campaign is highly efficient. And to watch it, you need to be highly. Like this, first of all, it was over.
Yes.
The birther thing was over when he was sworn in. Done deal. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
He got the job.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter anymore.
Right, that's true.
It's pointless. The thing about it, if Donald could have hit a home run. He
Right.
could have made a huge dent in this whole thing if he would have been, my bad. I was wrong. I didn't like Obama. I was trying to help the Republican Party. I apologize. Let's move on. I didn't really think he wasn't born here. It just, you know, sometimes I get, and everybody would have been like, cool.
Yeah.
And Hillary would have been like, oh, what do we got next? Give us something.
Yeah.
But instead of that, he opens it up by basically, when I was a kid, I would get in fights at school. And my foster mom would make me apologize to the kid that I hit. Go tell him, George. And I would walk up and be like, I'm really sorry I hit you, and it won't happen again. And that's what that was.
Yeah, I think the real winner, Dan, is President Obama, who, you know, being born in Kenya, has gotten away with it.
That's true. And it's amazing.
Don't applaud that. I want it on record that I was joking about that.
He's been lying in wait for 8 years, just waiting for that moment to spring that trap. I just love the Donald's like, it's finished.
Yes.
Because you just picture him like eating a taco bowl and just being like, it's finished. Like no matter what he's done with, that's how he ends it. It's amazing.
What about you, Kat? Did this solve the birther? I think it's going to keep coming up in the debates. I can't
believe we're still talking about this. First of all, I can't believe we're ever talking about this. The fact that we still are is crazy. Except it makes sense. Hillary needed to bring it up. It's kind of like if I'm fighting with somebody and I can tell they're winning. I'm like, yeah, well, you were late to dinner that one time in April. And that's not because things are going well for my side that I do that. And also the fact that she said he owes an apology to the American people. As one of the American people, she shouldn't be talking about things she owes the American people or people owe the American people. She owes real answers to real questions. I'm worried about that a lot more than cuckoo banana stuff that Trump was involved in 2011.
Now you say you're an American, but where's your birth certificate?
It's at home with my dad.
To her point, I can't believe I'm saying that. The point goes to his character.
Yeah.
And it goes to the character of, because the birther thing, and for me during that time when I first heard it, I thought it was a clever way to make a racist jab at the first black president. That's what I took it as from Donald. And now that he's running for president, he can't make racist jabs. He shouldn't be doing things like that. And he shouldn't have been doing things like that then. So it's not necessarily about whether it was real or not. It was his character to bring it up. That's why if he would have apologized.
No, he didn't. No,
he did not apologize.
No, but I don't know. That's not really his style. I saw
being accountable.
Somebody asked a Trump supporter. Saw this on Twitter. Somebody asked a Trump supporter, "What do you think? You know, Trump says Obama was born here," and she said, "Oh, well, if Trump says it, it's true. He was born here."
That's not
It just works.
Can I just ask, as a limey, as a foreigner, why it matters where the president was born? His mom was an American, so he was born an American citizen. So why does it matter whether he was born on Mars?
It matters
still
to
be
me.
eligible to run for president.
Don't come to our country. Oh wait, I invited you here. No, wait, don't applaud that. Why are you applauding that? I don't mean. But by the way, before I move on, I have to push back. I don't think the birther thing is a racist thing because he used it against Cruz. I mean, he would. I think he would use the birther argument against anybody. I think he would have used. He could use it against. He used it against McCain, didn't he? Because McCain was born on a military base in Panama.
Right.
I think he did. Yes, he's used it against everybody.
Right. I was the most born here.
Yes. All right.